guys, so we are here day 2 in Frankfurt. I'm waiting for Jason to get out of the bathroom so we can start our day, but I'm not going to show you in the bathroom. But let me just give you guys a mini tour of our Airbnb. Airbnb is technically a hotel room. We did a self check-in and everything. This is their little like kitchenette. This cabinet thing, you can't really like get the entire thing in it. It's basically the fridge. This is like their stovetop right here. Trying to get that more in focus. This is their like microwave oven thing. And then they have like other cabinets and different stuff like that. This is their table.
It's
our table. This is our mess that we've made.
Oh God.
This is the TV. This is all of the windows that we have in this room. It came with like a couch, so obviously we could watch the TV, and then an extra chair. And then this is our bed. It's actually pretty comfy for, you know, a hotel room bed, to be honest. But we had literally the worst first night here in this room because, what's it called? They, like, apparently in Germany party a lot, like really late out here. Some of their bars don't close till like 3 in the morning, which was a big surprise for us because we're not used to that, obviously. But we were literally hearing like just people downstairs in front of the building just like yammering, laughing, talking, just so loud. And then a train would come by like literally I think every like 5 to 7 minutes, you'd say?
Oh yeah, there was a group of guys at like 4:45. I don't know if you were asleep because I definitely wasn't, but they were fucking, excuse my language, they were singing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Really?
Like it was almost like if you were at like a soccer game. They were all singing.
Like chanting and stuff?
Yep.
That's annoying. That's really annoying.
Pretty odd. 4:45.
That's really, really annoying. I was trying to figure out how to place that. So that's what we've been dealing with all night. So we've probably gotten, like, he's gotten 15 minutes of sleep, according to him, because he slept in the bathroom on the floor. And then I think I got like a solid, I want to say like hour and a half. Yeah. So pretty bad. We're hoping that tonight is better, and we're gonna get some earplugs. Hopefully that'll like mute out the sound. But this is what the outside of our building looks like, just for reference, in case anyone's just like, oh, well, I don't know, just giving us a hard time. I'm trying to get this thing in focus. So this is the street. There is literally like the train tracks right there. And then below us is some shops and stuff like that. So yeah, but today we have a lot going on. We're gonna go into Old Town. We have to figure out how to get from here to Bavaria because that's our next stop. My uncle lives in Parkstein with his wife and child, and then baby number 2 on the way. So we gotta go ahead and figure that out today. We're gonna go get some breakfast and just kind of see what Old Town has to show us. So come along. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm gonna sit closer. So we are at a park here, just hanging out. Oh no, it's okay, thank you.
She's doing like a
video. Thank you, no, I appreciate it. So we are here at a park, just hanging out. We just had dinner, which is actually pretty good.
That was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. If you could rate it like compared to American burgers, was it better or like not as great? Or
I thought it was good, honestly. Like the beef.
The beef was so different.
It was very different. You could taste it more. It tastes like they use like some type of like really good like sea salt or Himalayan salt.
And then probably like a different grade of beef too, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So.
And they didn't like focus on making the burger like super thick.
Mm-hmm.
It was like nice and like compact.
Yeah.
So it was pretty light, but it like got to the point.
Yeah. Get closer. There you go.
Your ass is sitting on something.
I'm not sitting on anything.
Yeah. You still?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out.
No, it's because the way you're holding it.
Okay, well, why don't you hold it? I don't know how. They don't have the tripod.
Okay.
See? I told you. So we are probably just gonna hang out here for a little bit, let our food digest, and then kind of figure out where to go next, because apparently a lot of things are like closed on Sundays. So that's cool. But yeah. Hey guys, we are back at our Airbnb. We wanted to take a break from all the walking and sightseeing that we've done so far today. Turns out a lot of places are closed on Sundays, so we're hoping that we'll be able to do everything tomorrow and Tuesday before we travel to Bavaria to meet with my uncle and his family. But crazy thing, when we were on our way back to our Airbnb, there was like a protest going on, I guess you'd call it.
Yes.
Yeah, like a protest. There was tons of police officers, like they had helmets ready, like at their side. There was like a whole horde of them just hanging out in like one street alone. And then there was like 12 police trucks just like sitting on the street where we're staying. So I don't know if it'll get out of hand. I was doing some research, and I guess they've been protesting a bunch of different stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on, but they have like Russian supporters.
Yeah, apparently you're saying they have Russian supporters, and then they also have
Ukraine supporters.
Yeah.
But we couldn't tell because there's like a holiday going on this weekend, so we couldn't tell if it was just part of the holiday or protests or like what's going on. So
yeah, and they got some pretty big German cops out there, at least 6'6" Terminator size.
Yeah, they're huge.
Bulldoze some people
They're
over.
so big. I don't even. They're like Viking big.
Yeah.
To be honest, like, excuse me, they need like a shield and like a spear, not a helmet and like some shin guards. Oh god, excuse me. So yeah, that's what we're kind of doing. We're just hanging out until dinner probably. Here, I'll scoot over. You can come in. It's like right here. There you go. So we're just hanging out. We're probably going to, not nap, because we've already napped here. You need to move forward.
Apparently there's a limit on how many naps in a day you can take. You only get one 2.5 to 3 hour one.
And I actually took a pretty long nap, to be honest. I took probably the entirety of the nap that we had set. And I actually said, I think in my head I was like, oh, we'll just nap for like an hour. And then it turned out to be like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I couldn't wake her up.
Yeah, that was fun. How long did you nap for?
Couldn't tell you. Definitely was not an hour.
No. I feel so bad. Because I'm over here like, this morning he wasn't feeling good and he was really tired, so we ended up going back for him, and then I ended up being the one that actually fell asleep.
Yeah, you're a sleeper.
Yeah, I'm a sleeper. But it was fun today. Got to cross a bridge. We went to, what's it called?
The Frankfurt Cathedral.
Yeah, we went to the Frankfurt Cathedral. We only went so much so like inside to where you could see like mass going on, but it was really cool.
Yeah, it was super pretty.
It was so pretty, you know.
Yeah, it reminded me of remember like the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the Notre Dame.
Yeah. That one.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's such a beautiful building. And then this one's beautiful too. It's pretty like Gothic style. I mean, I would assume it's Gothic. They got like those pillars and it's like all dark and like it's really pretty. But we did that, and then they had what looked kind of like a street market going on as well. So we didn't get to try their street food, but we got to hear some really interesting music. So that was really cool. And then
we got to chill like underneath like the bridge area, and there were like little baby ducks, and
that was fun.
Yeah.
And then they had restaurants where like they had like the boats, and then they had restaurants on them, so you could actually like enjoy eating on the riverbank without the boat actually moving. And I wanted to try that, but it's okay. Maybe another time.
Yeah, another time.
And then what else did we do? We walked around a lot, obviously. I think we have like 11,000 steps, which I think is amateur steps for a European, trip. So we gotta like step it up tomorrow.
We have to step it up.
Step it up, literally. Step it up. But tomorrow we have a lot planned, so hopefully we can do some shopping and actually like get like see things that we've been wanting to do, and you know, or get to do things we want to do. But anyway, yeah. So we took a lot of pictures as well, a lot of videos. So I'm very excited to share those with you guys. But yeah, so that's day 2. Can't wait for day 3 and day 4. Bye.
Later.
Hey guys, we are back at the same park today. We're really loving this park, to be quite honest. It's just so peaceful here, and there's a really nice breeze, and always around this time, which is around like 3:30 our time. Just like a really nice amount of sun that comes in. Jason's relaxing on the grass right now, kind of closing his eyes, but wanted to just give like a mini recap of our day. We ended up getting a croissant that we haven't tried, but we will save for later. We also stopped by this shop where a really nice person was like kind of just chatting it up with us, and I bought a coat from him. I have his Instagram as well. I'll probably show it kind of later on, or maybe on my Instagram, but it's so cute and so comfortable, and I really love just how it feels, and I feel like it's something I've been looking for in general to add to my like closet, so I'm really happy about that. And then we ended up going to lunch, and lunch was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, lunch was really good.
Yeah, lunch was yummy. There's this, sorry, I keep saying no. There's this really yummy green sauce that is native to Frankfurt and the Bavarian area, and it seems like different restaurants have a different variation of the type of green sauce that they serve, like the flavoring, I guess. So, oh, you want to get in on this now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so the green sauce is it's a combination of 100% yogurt, sour cream, and 7 different herbs.
That was
that are
9.
No, it's 7.
7? Oh.
Yeah, it's 7 different herbs from the area, and
he's been talking about it so much, like even before we got here.
So much, even so much that she still didn't remember the recipe. But now you know. You quote it to me now.
Whatever, 7 different herbs. But that one tasted so different.
Oh. We
There's
got
a
a duck rolling up.
There's a duck right here. Oh my gosh.
She's like, I'm gonna...
I know, they're actually really aggressive with each other. They'll like hiss at each other and like flap their wings like crazy. So that's something new that we don't really see in like in Torrance area or like Northridge.
Yeah, they're pretty territorial.
Yeah.
It was funny. They like flipped out on these 2 girls that were playing with a beach ball yesterday.
Yeah, it was funny. And it was funny because they hit them from behind and they were starting to attack in front of them as if like it was like right in front of them and stuff.
Yeah, they just didn't even know it was coming. So they're just like, we're gonna flip out on someone right now.
It's so weird how they like hiss too.
Oh, look at this guy behind us. Let's catch this foot. Catch this guy.
You see? Oh, there you go.
Got him for a little bit. Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, we got some wild almost a deek, like geese and then duck.
It's a geese.
It's a geese. So we got some wild duck and geese.
Catch these geese out here.
Yeah, catch these geese. I think definitely yesterday's green sauce at the restaurant we ate was so much better.
Yeah,
I like that one more.
The recipes from yesterday were really good.
Yeah.
What was that called? It was a special type of hot dog. It wasn't.
It was like a sausage. Right?
Yeah.
Yesterday's?
Yes, and it wasn't like a bratwurst or what is
She
this?
called it a Frankfurt sausage. That's it. That's what she called it.
Right, and that one. So we had one that had fennel seeds and other herbs in it, herbs and spices.
Yeah.
And the second one had more of a kick, still with the same herbs, but the second one was like really good.
The second one was so good. I really like that one.
And you'd have it with their bread roll, and then I did ask for the green sauce, and it went really well with all of them.
It really, like dunking the bread in the green sauce was probably the highlight of that dish for me.
Yes.
And then you dunked the sausage in the green sauce too, and that was really yummy.
But we went to a different restaurant today, and we also wanted to try their take on the green sauce, and we had that with pork schnitzel and
a Jaeger schnitzel.
Yes, and
That It was okay.
It was alright. It definitely
Yeah.
wasn't as good as yesterday's.
Yesterday's was like a 10 out of 10, and this one was like a 7.
Yeah. Service is about a 0 out of 10.
I know, and then they were
Solid.
They were rated a 4.5. This one went today too, but like.
Mind you, down here it doesn't seem like how we use Yelp in California or the United States. We take into account the service also.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like over here they're just like, this
About
is
the
my
food.
dish, and this is what you can rate.
Yeah.
Everything else is irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, service is not included. So
They don't rely on tips, so I feel like that's why they don't care.
yeah, like this lady literally came out, and she was the only server there, and I think they had like 2 other tables, and then wound up taking us on. And she would come out on her cell phone, you know, mid-conversation, like glance out the door, and then go right back inside and just go back talking. And you wouldn't see her for like 15 minutes. It was really funny.
When I went in to pay, she was actually sitting down at one of the booths, and there were actually some people inside too that were eating. And I just came up, and it looked like, I don't know if he was like the chef or the owner or something, but I was like, oh, I'm ready to pay, and he just like was like, okay, and then he looked at the server and was just like, hey, like, she's ready, come on, and she's like, oh, okay, and she got off her phone and like paid me out and stuff.
10 more minutes.
Right? Yeah,
I'll be with you.
In 10 more minutes.
Yeah, in 10 more minutes.
Because it took her like a solid 5 minutes to like basically not just greet us, but like get our order.
Yeah, mind you, she wasn't the chef or anything. She was just busy.
Server, yeah.
Busy talking.
Mm-hmm. So that was cool. And then we went to the not the Natural History Museum. It was their Frankfurt History Museum, which was really cool. They had a lot of like old style stairs and like building structures on the inside.
Yeah, those like cool spiral staircases.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so going down was so scary though. It was like kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah, it was a little sketch. Felt like, yeah, if you just miss one step, you're just gonna be
Falling forever.
Yeah, like Family Guy Peter Griffin, where he just never stops rolling.
That's literally what I felt. I was like, I gotta be careful. But it was pretty cool, like looking at all that stuff.
Yeah, it was. And then I grew up with my grandpa really being super into swords, different kinds of swords. They were never real, but he did have an admiration for them still. He had this little collection. But here they had some legit ones that, you know, were collected through different time periods. So it was different kind of swords. They had kind of pirate-looking ones, and then I would say more medieval.
Yeah, definitely.
And then there are different kind of bayonets that went with their rifles, and different rifles also. Those are pretty cool. And they had the double barrel, almost like shotgun types.
Oh yeah. A lot of them were really cool.
Yeah, they had different carvings on them, and some of them had ivory carving inserts.
Yeah, that one was interesting because it was not a juxtaposition per se, but it was more like the irony of man and like masculinity. It literally said that men who owned the guns and hung them on their like walls were basically trying to flex that like, look what I can do, like I can take what I want because I have a gun and I know how to use it. And that was like, so the iron or the ivory tusk basically pointed itself toward itself, so it like arched this way. So it was like you're basically shooting yourself because it's telling you that you are the problem, more or less. Yeah. So that was really cool.
Yeah, that was a specific kind of gun there. They had all different types, but there was that one gun that she's talking about, and the barrel attachment literally like went right back at you.
Mm-hmm. There's another duck coming through.
We got the ducks about
The
to
dogs.
jump. Dogs. They're about to jump us right now.
So something cool about that museum too is that they are actually about like collector's items. So people would donate these items. It's not like it's just, I don't know, like dug up and found or anything like that. So it was like it's a bunch of these people who donate to the museum, and apparently that gave them like basically like prestige in the community. So they were regarded very highly for donating to this specific museum. So that was really cool. And then we did that for like what, an hour and a half?
Oh, he just literally took a dump right there.
Oh, love that.
Alright.
They don't care. Well, yeah, obviously
No
they're
shade.
not animals.
Like the Zargras, what's
I
up?
know. Oh gosh.
Whoa, he's literally
He's
like
very
a foot
close.
from Lauren right now.
He's so
Oh,
close.
he just took a shit.
And I can see him.
Right there too.
Do you see it? I don't know if you can see him. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, that's the game. What's it called? Yeah, so that's
Please
been
don't. Hey,
our...
go over there.
Oh god, you got its attention.
I don't like that.
Oh! It's like he snapped at it and then it was like, yes, can I help you? Like, why is it acting like it's... There we go, I think. So then after that we went to get a cake because our whole mission today was like pastries and bakery items. So finally got this like chocolate cake. I feel like it's caramel in it.
Yeah, a little bit of caramel.
Yeah, which is really yummy. You could like really see the definitive layers of the cake. And then
The baker was super cool too.
It was so nice.
He made like a perfect cutting, so it's just that like sachet right on top of it, and it had that mirror glaze.
Yeah, I'll have it up.
She'll definitely take a. Well, yeah, you took a really good picture of that, and we had tea also with it.
Yes, and it felt like I was at a real cafe. Obviously we're at a real cafe, but like that was like my goal.
One.
I know. That was my goal. This trip was to go to a cafe and sit and just like enjoy the outdoor scenery and like drink some tea or, you know, hot cocoa or whatever, because I don't do coffee, and then have like a pastry dessert type thing. And yeah, I finally got to do that. That was really nice. Yeah, that's my goal when I did it. And then now we're here at the park, and we're probably going to go back to our Airbnb and do some laundry because we are heading to Bavaria tomorrow. And then go to dinner. Call it a night.
Yeah.
And then for once, speaking of nighttime in general, we pretty much got some decent sleep today. And I say that because we slept in for like 2 hours today. And that was really like something we probably should have been doing on like day one.
Yeah. I guess you don't really have a choice on what people are allowed to, right?
No, I know. That train, ugh, it's so loud. And then the people still are like super loud. And then for some reason, the people next to us keep slamming their door shut. I don't know why. But yeah, so thanks for watching. And we'll probably take you through our traveling journey from Frankfurt to Bavaria. We're going to take the train, so that'll be cool. And then hopefully my uncle will be able to pick us up from the train station. So yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.